Apple released iOS 26 Beta 4 to developers, fixing some annoying bugs that were present in the earlier Beta 3 version. Now the question comes when iOS 26 public beta is going to be, because this week we were expecting the iOS 26 public beta 1 version, which should be the iOS 26 beta 3 version, but Apple decided to fix some more bugs to make the software pretty more stable. And right now the beta 4 version looks promising to be a better stable version compared to the earlier betas. So the iOS 26 public beta release could be either this weekend or next week, beginning like Monday or Tuesday. We will expect the official release. Since the beginning of iOS 26 beta 1, the liquid glass effect is the one feature that constantly receives feedback and criticisms in x.com and some other social media sites, and Apple have listened to the feedback submitted by the users and constantly tweaking it to make it more appealing and improve its readability. With iOS 26 beta 4, Apple have brought back the transparency. They kind of dialed it down with the iOS 26 beta 2 and 3 versions, that kind of makes the liquid glass not to be visible while using the music app and other apps, and especially in Control Center. But with the iOS 26 beta 4, Apple have kind of made the transparency little more visible so that you will have that liquid glass effect while navigating between the icons within a particular app. Right now it is only Apple stock applications. We will see the same liquid glass effect design getting adopted to Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and several other apps that we normally use every day. The lock screen notifications, when you scroll up, it automatically adds some more dimming, to give a better readability to the texts that you are actually trying to read on the notifications that you see. So that is one welcome addition. And after updating to the beta 4 version from beta 3, I immediately noticed the phone app repeatedly crashes and force closes. I have recorded a small video to showcase how the crashing was happening. It was not at all opening. I was not able to browse the recent call history or contacts. It was simply a black screen, and at the bottom you can see the liquid glass effect is kind of a gray effect button. Other than that, I'm not able to access it. This seems to be the problem with most of the users who were installing the beta version, and when they update to the beta 4 for the next few hours, like 2 to 3 hours, there were so much going on in the background processing and indexing was happening. So that made several apps and system to lag and crash few apps when we try to open and try to navigate inside the app. But after that, like 3 or 4 hours, my iPhone got stable and I'm able to use the phone app and everything was working normally without any hiccups or lags. I'm able to browse it. As you can see in this video, I'm able to navigate through the apps, Spotlight Search, and all other apps without any issue. So if you have updated to the latest beta 4 version, then give some time to let the indexing complete, and then you will see a normal performance on your device. And with the call recording option missing on the home screen top left corner, I have reported the same in the beta 3 version. There were a bug that is causing the issue, but looks like Apple have decided to move the call recording feature to the more button, the 3 dots at the bottom left corner. You need to tap on it to access the call recording feature. So the incoming caller screen will look clean, similar to the iOS 18 or earlier caller screen. The call recording feature and hold assist feature moved to the more option. Apart from that, there are few feature additions with the iOS 26 beta 4. Within the settings, apps, passwords, app settings, you can scroll down to the last to access the allow contacting websites, which means the apps and services that uses the passwords app automatically, showing the pop-up of saved passwords. Now it will also show the passkeys details immediately when you browse the websites through Safari, and the website supports the passkeys. And next, the weather app has use significant locations toggle. Right now I have disabled the permission to location services in my iPhone, but if you have enabled, you will see that option. The third important feature change is the sounds and haptics. Previously, it was something similar to dark or night mode. Now it's changed to reduce loud sounds, something that sounds similar to the accessibility feature that we already have. But this one is specific to the ringtone, and if you are using the custom ringtone and any alarm tones and everything, the sounds will be optimal and it will not be too sharp when you use the custom ringtones on your iPhone. The next one is within the phone app settings, you will have the silence unknown callers feature refined, and the entire UI got a good makeover. Within the screen unknown callers option, you now have three settings: the never, which means you don't want to use any screening feature, or ask reason for calling, call screening feature that is going to be introduced in iOS 26, and finally the silence unknown caller features. It was a separate toggle earlier with iOS 18 release, but with iOS 26 now it is moved within the screen unknown callers option. Overall, I think iOS 26 beta 4 is a lot stable compared to the earlier beta versions. There are few bugs here and there. The battery drain is still there. iOS 26 battery drain is still there from my personal experience, but it is too soon to tell. I will check for another 3 to 4 days, then I will share the update if necessary. Overall, it is definitely a good stable beta release. If you are also testing the developer beta version, do share your thoughts in the comments below. It could be helpful for others who are planning to install it on their device. Always take a backup before installing any beta version. Thank you so much. For more useful iPhone, iPad and Mac related tips and tricks, don't forget to subscribe. We'll see you on the next episode with the comparison of iOS 26 beta 3 versus iOS 26 beta 4. Thank you and have a wonderful day.